Welcome back to my channel. I did say I was going to do more videos, so here I am. Now, I wanted to talk about my recent cut. Cut is basically short for a fat loss journey. And I always call it a mini cut just because I never do a fat loss journey super aggressively. I go slow, I go steady. But I just had a photo shoot at the weekend, which was my first ever fitness photo shoot, and I managed to lose about 4 kilograms since January/December, since that whole Christmas period. I've lost a couple of inches off my waist, and you can definitely tell in my pictures that I've become much more leaner. My muscles are there from my bulking phases I've done in the past, and I really pushed myself without losing too much muscle and glutes as well. So if your question is, how do I lose fat? Reshma, how did you do your cut? Oh my God, I want the same. And if you're worried that your muscle, your glutes are going to disappear in the process, then this is the video for you. I'm going to keep it super short, super sweet, straight to the point. And if you want to lose fat before summer, which you still have time to do, then you need to watch this right now. Let's go back to basics. The first thing I did is plan ahead. How long do you want to do your cut? Now, it's not healthy to be in a fat loss journey for months and months. I would try it for at least 3 months, monitor it, then you can increase the days or the weeks or the months if you want, or you can kind of stop and go on a maintenance or have a little pause. But firstly, plan how long you want to do it. Secondly, plan how much calories you need to eat. Now, for fat loss, you need to be eating in a caloric deficit. There's loads of online calorie calculators if you literally click or Google search calorie calculator. I use my own better special function one on my system, which is how I count the calories for my clients and macros as well. Now, for example, my kind of cutting calories were I was eating about anywhere from 16 to 1800 calories in the week. Now, some days it will be 1600, some days it might be 1800 calories. And I tried to track using MyFitnessPal, for example, as much as I could. If you don't want to track calories and this is your first time doing it, then you definitely don't need to. Obviously, it gets rid of a lot of kind of guesswork, but you can just eat smartly and more intuitively. So definitely track how much calories you're supposed to be eating, and then roughly you can use things like the package behind whatever ingredient or product you're using, and also making sure when you're looking at your plate that it's got enough protein, carbs, and healthy fats in there. Most people can't lose fat because they're not eating enough protein either. So definitely prioritize 2 things, caloric deficit and eat enough protein. I get a lot of girls that come to me before they join my coaching program who tell me they're only probably eating about 40-50 grams of protein. Now, if you want to lose fat, that is nowhere near enough. If you are now suddenly starting to exercise and weight train, that is nowhere near enough. We need to be hitting much higher numbers. It all depends on your age, your height, your goals, but you need to be eating more protein. I've got a useful little protein guide, so on Instagram, just DM me the word protein and I'll send it over to you completely free, which might be super useful. So nutrition and calories aside, the next thing is obviously exercise. Now, my weight training does not change, whether I'm bulking, whether I'm maintaining, or whether I'm cutting. I still always push myself and I still work in that hypertrophy kind of rep range. So I do about 8 to 12 reps. I try and hit 10 to 12 reps on a very challenging weight before I increase the weight. And when I increase the weight, I again start from the bottom. I try and hit 8 reps, 10 reps as best as I can. And then gradually, as I become stronger, I'll be able to increase the weight. So there's a few progressive overload ways. Now, progressive overload is how you're going to push yourself in the gym, and that is going to help you lose fat. Now, you can increase the weight, you can increase the reps of your exercise, and also if you have time, you can add another set. So instead of doing 3 sets, you can definitely do 4. Now, I also, on my cut journey, added in a little bit of cardio and a little bit of core work. Now, neither of these will get rid of the fat on your stomach. No, not even ab workouts. But ab workouts help you build that muscle on your abdominal, and they help you build a stronger core, which is so beneficial for all your exercise and daily movement as well. So having a strong core, having some muscle there is going to be super, super useful. Now, cardio helps with burning fat because you're going to be able to burn more calories as well. You always want to do your cardio at the end of your sessions because your weight training is the most important thing. And the length of your cardio totally depends. If you're doing more high intensity impact type of cardio like a HIIT circuit or skipping or a sprint on a treadmill, then you can get away with doing 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. If you're doing a little bit of a slow, steady state cardio, such as walking, whether it's outside or on the treadmill, or a slower kind of HIIT circuit, then you might want to do about 20 to 30 minutes. Now, that is my super simple, short and sweet way of how to lose fat, how I lost fat, how I cut, dropped a few kilograms. Now, it's super, super simple, but the hardest part is being consistent. I started my journey in January and I ended it around, last week, which is about April. So 4 months, trusted the process. I didn't really take loads of kind of progress measurements or jumped on the weighing scale all the time. I just trusted the process, taking pictures and measuring your kind of inches on your waist, your glutes. Those kind of things are super, super useful. I would only jump on the weighing scale, every couple of weeks or once a month, but I trusted the process. Once you know exactly what to do, just roll with it, run with it, and just monitor it, every month and see how it goes. Hope you found this video super informative. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not, or like this video as well, and I'll catch you in my next one.